Chancellor, Officiating Principal, Thapa Polytechnic College, Patiala. Sir, your achievements and concern with your alma mater serve as a source of inspiration for the students. Sir has also published more than 100 research papers and journals, and also he had attended many international conferences. His presence at TechnoFest 2025 has added grace and prestige to the event.
With immense pride and heartfelt warmth, we extend a gracious welcome to our guest of honor, the esteemed Miss Anu Tiwari, who also holds the distinguished title of being the First Lady of our school. We also welcome the members of Punjab Academy of Sciences for gracing the event with their presence.
Today, we stand together to celebrate the power of ideas because the future belongs to those who have the courage to experiment.
Now, it's time for the lamp lighting ceremony, but before that, I request all of you to kindly
As light removes darkness, education and science remove the darkness of ignorance.
अविरल निर्मल सलिल सदय ज्ञान प्रदायिनी ज्योतिर्मय हो चहु दिशि उद्घोष अभय दिए विजय जय दिए विजय जय प्रबल प्रवाहमयी नित नूतन जीवन दायिनी सदा सनातन वेद प्रणीता परम पुनीता ये धारा अक्षर दिए विजय जय दिए विजय जय दयानंद से प्रेम भक्ति ले हंस राज से जात शक्ति ले धर्म भक्ति का राष्ट्र शक्ति का वो निर्माण उदय दिए विजय जय दिए विजय जय सुख समृद्धि किसकी लहरे प्रेम शांति किसके तट ठहरे सघन शांतिमय प्रबल कांतिमय लिए अटल निश्चय दिए विजय जय दिए विजय जय
of technology, our lives revolve around gadgets, data, and the digital tools. But as one wise saying goes, technology is best when it brings people together. Through our TechnoVigyan Mela, we aim to explore how science and technology walk hand in hand. One gives knowledge, the other gives it power. Science explains the world, but technology changes it. In this event, many online as well as offline events are designed to show the creativity and the beauty of science and technology in different forms. First event in the series of Fiesta is Stars of War, which is an initiative of RIDS, that is the recognition of international dimensions in schools, is a British Council India program of which the DAV has been a member and winner as well. Theme of this event is technology for peace, not for pieces. And it's a profound reminder that the same hand that invents the weapon can also build a bridge of peace. This event inspires us to use science not for destruction, but for development, not for division, but for the dignity. Next event in the series are Canvas of Faces and Dress to Express on the theme Technology, Bold or Big, that brings color to concepts and emotions to ideas. Through colors and shades, students they will express how technology can either be a blessing or a burden, depending upon the wisdom of its use. Since our TechnoVigyan Mela is interdisciplinary, the commerce section beautifully portrays the life journey of a successful startup leader. through technology, showing how innovation fuels business and success. Proceeding further is another event, technology for comfort. This is the future we are stepping into. Robots.
Welcome to all the honorable judges, the people from Science Academy, Punjab Science Academy, and our very dear students along with their accompanying teachers from various schools of Patiala Sahodaya School Complex. TechnoVigyan Mela 003 that talks about how innovation, creativity, and more importantly, the urge to learn more and more comes together. So this is how we are building the STEM from STEM to STEAM. Earlier there was a STEM education that was prevalent and in vogue across India, not India, globally also. Now in STEM, A is more added. STEAM. It's now STEAM education where we integrate science, technology, engineering. Now art is added into that. You might be seeing today a lot of art integration into the teaching of sciences. Not only this, the NEP 2020 talks about how do we integrate art into all streams of education, may it be the social sciences, mathematics, the engineering, the technology, or whatever we teach in the schools. So this is how you will see entire inception of this whole program talks about integration of art with nurturing the curiosity and engaging the students in all the concepts that they'll be displaying today. This is how the basic idea of TechnoVigyan. Another thing is, today we all know that AI is taking over all the fields. We cannot actually avoid or ignore this. But at the same time, if we can't avoid it, we need to accept it with whole heart, and then we should work on how we can tame it. Because if we don't tame AI, it would start taming the human beings. So it becomes prime responsibility to nurture the young learners inside the class today so that the future remains intact in their hands. The AI does not take over the next Gen Z. So that's what the endeavor of Patiala Sahodaya School Complex is, where we nurture the young learners to ensure with the science and technology they are able to integrate art. At the same time, they are understanding how technology can be integrated in the learning of sciences and how it can be displayed here in a very efficient manner. I welcome all of you to this plethora of activities where you will be learning, sharing the ideas, and you will take home not only your idea but the ideas of various schools that have come on display today. Once again, congratulations to the Science Department of DAV Public School Patiala for putting in their best effort to conceive the first TechnoVigyan Mela of Patiala Sahodaya School Complex and third in the spree of DAV Public School Patiala. And I am sure it would become a learning platform for all of us. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
With our so young minds displaying over here, I am really cherished to see the faces and the concepts they have conceived. I really want to congratulate you, sir. This is a great effort that you are giving a platform to these students where they can come up with their ideas, and not their ideas, but they can see their ideas to come true in their physical form. Now the technology, as you have just said, that AI is there and all those things are there. Practically it is saying that the education is not away from the technology now. It is an intermingled thing now. We can say like this also, that the things what you see can learn more than what you cram. As per the NEP also, Indian education scenario is also changing. In the earlier times, we were focused only on cramming part. But nowadays, the education system of Indian culture has also been changed. Here we are also started talking about the outcome-based education, where things are like this. What will be taught is that what the student is actually getting from it. What is the outcome of that? What is the learning outcome that the student is getting from that? Those objectives have been taken place into the scenario in spite of the traditional, the percentage system I just have to talk. Nowadays, the students are being expected to not only understand but they are supposed to learn from the technology as well. If we are going back in the earlier eras, we were talking about the tables to be learned to the students, but the calculator introduced. We always say that it's smarter way to use calculator in spite of your memory. The similar way, the tools that AI has given to us, it's best way to use that. ChatGPT and other Gemini tools are there. If a student is writing his articles, he is expressing his thoughts. If he can use these tools and integrate it with this, he can come up with a very, very great writing as compared to the traditional system. So, as per my perspective, one must able to learn those and able to implement those into their day-to-day affairs. So, the platform that you are giving to the students, now it is not only the academics that needs to be focused. The students' overall growth is there. I can always say a better successful person is a street smart student as compared to a bookish student. So now the platform you are providing, the school is providing. I was constantly in touch with the school. My both kids have gone through this school only. So I'm blessed to have associated with school since last 12, 13 years. And I can see the things that are developed for the overall growth of kids in this school, the activities that are performed are really marvelous. This is one of the best school I can consider in the region, and all credit goes to you, Mr. Tiwari, yourself. Your efforts are really marvelous, where the student is being nurtured. Now the students from DAV, by virtue, I was able to see your success stories in the 10+2 results, the IIT JEE Mains results, as well as the 10th results. The school in no corner has turned and stone unleft that their students have not achieved. The students have done marvelous in their academics, as well as in the sports, as well as the technology that we are seeing over here. And to give you the very fair thing, a esteemed jury from TIT and the experts on those fields have been called up by the principal. This is a real thing where it has been tried to showcase that the best judgment should come out. The students will be awarded with their best ideas without any biasing. The things can be done from in-house also, but he always go for outside world just to give a platform. I have been told that more than 20 schools from society are participating. This is a great inter-school competition also, where the students can express and show their talent as well as exchange the ideas which can make their overall growth. So once again, I congratulate the DAV fraternity, the science department. Their great efforts have been put up, and once all, I again thank you, Mr. Tiwari and the team, for making this such a successful and event marvelous.
Question and curious. I request Madhu ma'am.
रजनी फेस पेंटिंग दिखेंगी पार्टिसिपेशन I am a student of DAV Public Senior Secondary School, Kakrala. I am the rocket, fast, fiery and full of energy. I am not an ordinary machine. I am built to travel where no human can easily go, straight into the space. Before I take off, scientists fill my fuel tanks and check every part of me carefully. Then comes the countdown. 3, 2, 1, lift off. I push through the clouds, leave the blue sky and enter the dark and silent space where stars twinkle all around.
To honor Dr. Kansal from Thapar Polytechnic College, Patiala. A huge round of applause for the chief guest of the day. Thank you, sir. TVM. I request the team of Police DAV Datera to be ready for the second prize. I request Dr. Vinay Arora and Ma'am Shruti, the judges of the event of Scars of goes to Delhi Public School Patiala in Scars of War. The teachers from Mount Literacy School are getting themselves captured along with the children, receiving the first public school Patiala. But again, now the prize goes to Sri Guru Harkrishan Public School for Scars of War. Receive the consolation prize. Please stay for your turn. Please wait for your turn. Paul, the event coordinator, please come forward. Ma'am Paul, wherever you are. Holder, a huge round of applause. Second position goes to, may I request the judge, recycling robot from Sparkling Kids, receiving the first position. Second position, I don't know, ma'am, see. Second gadget. Third goes to NASA. He had a very tough time, sir, standing throughout the day. I request the students, Convent School Patiala, first position holder, please come forward. The consolation goes good.